Hello friends. I feel like certain times of year my skin feels and looks so oily when I put primer on. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll take like a little napkin or a paper towel and just blot my skin before I put makeup on. That seems to really help. So it doesn't happen all the time, just kind of randomly. It's probably hormonal, to be honest. It's always hormones when anything goes wrong, right? Anytime I have like these little blemishes, I'm like, thanks hormones. So much fun. But we're gonna go ahead and do some super light makeup. I can't be the only girl out there that's totally obsessed with Hailey Bieber. She's so naturally pretty. And isn't it funny how like people are like, oh my gosh, she looks like she's not wearing any makeup. She's wearing so much makeup. Not so much, but she's wearing like a normal amount of makeup. So I was like, I'm gonna recreate her makeup look. So I can recreate her like complete look with all products from one, my company, and two, that are all on sale. I think there's only two things that I'm using or gonna use that are not on sale. But what was I gonna say? But they were on sale last month. So hopefully you got them when they were on sale last month. So when you come on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. So just like Miss Hailey Bieber herself, she wears primer. She has dry skin. I have oily skin, so I'm going to do only one thing different than she does, but I'll tell you what that one thing is. So for her, she uses a hydrating face primer. It's called like a glow primer. It's like the same kind of thing as our hydrating face primer. So I have on my primer, which is my mattifying face primer. So this is amazing for oily skin, for normal skin. If you have large pores or blemishes, this is going to blur fine lines, blur pores, that just sounds wrong. Blur blemishes. It's a hard thing to say. So this is also included in the sale. What I personally do that I have found is like amazing for my skin is my pre-makeup routine. So what I do my normal skincare in the morning, and then I'll do setting spray, primer, setting spray. Those two combination, you guys, you need to try it. Both of them are on sale. They literally hold everything in a place. So incredible. So these are both on sale underneath my thing right here. Hailey Bieber, I think, is 28 or 26. I actually just looked this up because I was like curious about their ages. I was just talking about her because I was looking at her makeup tutorial. So I only got like what, 4 years on her, 5 years. Anywho, so I'm gonna show you guys what she does, kind of. So setting spray, primer, setting spray is what I do. Highly recommend. And then now what we're going to do is she only uses basically concealer as her coverage. And realize we can't all be as beautiful as Hailey Bieber. Just kidding. But she basically only does a little bit of concealer on her under eye, and then wherever she has redness. She said that she has redness like on her cheeks. I don't have any redness there. I have redness like usually around my chin or a little bit on my forehead, and then obviously my under eyes. So we're just gonna dot it on a little bit, just like she did. She used her fingers to apply, but the thing about using your fingers is it can make your makeup separate because of the oils of our hands. So I'm gonna use my blending bud, which I feel like blends it even smoother and even nicer into my skin. For my concealer shade today, I use the shade Lace, and then I'm gonna put it up and on my eyelid as well, kind of as an eye primer. And so we're gonna start blending this in just like this. So this is gonna be, oh nice, thank you for commenting. I appreciate you, thank you. I know I have so many of you guys who are like, I'm a silent watcher. I hope you guys don't always remain silent watchers. I hope you sometimes comment and engage. Honestly, it helps me out a ton when you do like, comment, and share. If you guys didn't know this, my aunt was saying this the other day. She's like, I never comment on your stuff because I don't want to bother you. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're doing the opposite. One, it's not bothersome. And two, when you engage with my Instagram pictures, with my videos, it actually is like raising my page here on social media, and it actually helps me. So when you guys click your little emojis, your hearts, your thumbs up, when you share my video, that helps so much by clicking that bottom left-hand corner. And then when you see my Instagram or my Facebook post, if you can like it and comment on it, it does a lot for me. So I just want to put it out there and say thank you in advance for those that are really good about doing that. And for those that like I have a couple customers that have told me that you guys will literally like go out of your way, search my name, and then like a bunch of stuff. So just thank you in advance for doing that. Anywho, I went ahead and blended this all out. So for me, I don't want just like my concealer to sit right under here. I have a little bit darker circles than she does. So what I like to do is I like to take it down a little bit further, and then I blended it all out, basically around my mouth, around my nose, around my forehead, so it doesn't look like a straight up line. So that was just the concealer. Now our concealer actually has caffeine infused in it, and it has other incredible peptides in it. So this concealer is amazing for your under eyes if you struggle with like puffy under eyes or having loss of elasticity there or have dark circles. Amazing, amazing, amazing concealer, and it's included in the sale. So we're having a sale on my website. It's a buy more, save more. So the blending buds are included, my concealer, basically everything, my primer, my setting spray. So if you've been waiting, now's the time. And if you want today's makeup look, just say Hailey Bieber bundle or the Hailey bundle, and I'll give you the link to everything I used today that's on major sale. So only thing different that I'm going to do than she did is she has dry skin, I have oily skin. So I'm going to spritz my setting spray on a dry beauty blender, and I'm going to take my Touch Behold translucent setting powder, and we're going to just pop a little bit of this on. And what this is going to do is it's going to draw out those natural oils and just prevent it from creasing. So if you have dry skin, then you can do this with your pressed powder. But I do recommend to always make sure to set your makeup, because that's going to really help to prevent it from moving, shifting, looking shiny, greasy throughout the day. And also it will help you to minimize the appearance of pores. So most of the time when we're using like just a concealer as coverage or a foundation as coverage, some of the times it can look a little like more noticeable for those pores and fine lines. So using a setting powder will help. Yes, so now we're going to use a setting powder. So like her, I'm only going to use it in those areas that I want to set. So she only uses it basically where I'm doing it as well. She doesn't do it on her cheeks at all. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pressed powder in the shade Taffeta on a big giant brush. And we're going to just pop this on those little areas to make everything just mesh really well. Okay. I'm going to soften up this line from my setting powder. Okay, so pressed powder on. Now this pressed powder is so good. Also, it has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. I think it's not included in the sale, but it's worth every single penny. So Kristen, making sure that you're using like a really good primer, like the mattifying face primer will really, really help too. Yes, there is, Dawn. So basically it's a build your own bundle, but if you want me to build it for you, I can absolutely. I have a tool bundle, which has all of the tools that I use, to say tool bundle. If you want my foundation bundle, say foundation bundle. If you want my morning skincare routine, say morning skincare bundle. If you want my nighttime skincare routine, you can say nighttime skincare bundle. If you want the Hailey bundle with what I'm using today, say Hailey bundle, and I'll send you those links, and all you have to do is add to cart. You can even like change the colors. You can remove something if you already have it or if you don't want it. So it's super easy. She doesn't, but she should. Okay, so now we're gonna do our bronzing. So Hailey Bieber is known for her like sun-kissed, like summery makeup look. So we're gonna use a bronzer, and we're gonna do it a little differently than I normally do it. So I and her both put it in our cheeks like this. We both put it around our jaw lines. Both put it around our forehead. And then I'm going to do a couple things differently than I normally do, because this is what she does and this is her makeup look. So what she also does is she smiles and she pats on her bronzer onto her cheekbones. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? You know you're old and you don't know who that is. She is, whose daughter is she? She's a Baldwin. She is not the popular Baldwin, the other one. His brother. She is not Alec Baldwin. What's his brother's name? Whatever. Anyway, she's his daughter. And then Justin Bieber, the singer, married her. So she's already famous. Ish. All right, so now that we put our contour bronze on, oops, I need to leave that out actually. So we're gonna do something else with it. Then we're gonna use our blush. So what she does with blush, big fan. Steven, there you go. The unpopular Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin, there you go. So now we're going to go ahead and do our blush and smile and pop on. It's kind of funny. The blush she uses actually looks really similar to this, but it's a liquid blush. I've never been a big fan of liquid blush, to be honest. So she applies it like that, like up on her cheeks. And then what she does too is she applies it like up and over her nose, just like that, which I'm like, okay, we'll give that a try. Sure. Okay. A little fleshness, looking a little Bieberish. She's a younger brother's daughter. Yeah, there you go. All right, and then for highlight, she actually uses a ton of highlight. She uses a liquid highlight in the beginning, which to me personally wasn't very like bold, and I feel like she could cut that if she used like a better highlight. Don't tell her I said so. But then she also uses a powder highlight. So we're gonna just skip one step of hers and we're gonna go straight in with our highlight in the shade Golden, and she pops it just the same place as I do, highest parts of your cheekbone, up here. She actually does it above her brow bone, which I've never really done, but sure, why not? And then she does Cupid's bow and then tip and bridge of her nose, and then she does right here with her finger. She like used her hands the whole time, and I was like, that's kind of gross. Annie, sorry. She actually does very similar. So this is the routine that she does. I watch many of her makeup tutorials trying to like hone in on her routine, and this is it. The only thing that I did that she doesn't do is use the setting powder because I have oily skin, she has dry skin. And he's your favorite Baldwin? I don't know if I can name any movies he's been in. Okay, so now that we have this, our whole face basically done. For her brows, actually, she doesn't do a lot to her eyebrows, but she like combs them out like so. Now, in one tutorial I watched, she was like, I don't do anything with my brows but comb them. And then on two other ones that I saw her in, she does them very, very, very light. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to mimic this because this is not how I do my brows, but we're going to try. So she basically mimics all these little hairs. And then she basically doesn't overdraw her brows whatsoever. She just uses what she has. And she just kind of etches here in the front. She does also use like a brow gel, which I actually have a brow gel infused in this brow pencil that I'm using. So that's also something that we're cutting out that she does. Which, if you want to think about it, I'm actually using less products than Hailey Bieber. The juice cleanse did good. I lost 2 pounds. I didn't do it for the weight loss, but it does feel really nice. It's like super like unbloating. So you can think of this part as like the brow gel. So this is going to be like the little brush. So it combs out all of that product. So we're going to go ahead and apply like so. And comb it all out. So this product, like I said, this brow pencil is called the Sculpting Pencil from Unique. It's included in the sale, I believe, and it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So actually going to help your brow hair grow while you're using it. Okay, so now for eyeshadow, she uses her bronzer. She actually puts it on with her finger. So we're going to try that. And she puts this on all over. I am going to actually use a brush though, to blend it out a little bit more because hers looked a little, she's like big eyelids. So I feel like it looked good when she used her finger, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush. And we're just using our bronzer for this. Oh, thank you. All right, and like I said, if you guys need any help picking out your products, if you need to be color matched, if you're like, yes, I want to try this routine, I want to try that bronzer, I want to try that concealer, whatever it may be, just comment color match down below and I'll message you. Okay, so there we have on our our bronzer on our eye, which is really pretty. I've always been a big fan of doing that. And then she sets her makeup when she's done, but I'm going to set it now with the Prime to Set Mist. Actually, I've used and tried the setting mist that she uses, and I like this one better. The one that she uses kind of made my skin a little bit oily, versus this one makes my skin look super glowy, and also is going to be a setter. So it's going to like make your makeup look so much better throughout the day, help to prevent transferring. And this one has cucumber extract in it. It's called the Prime to Set Mist. And this is also going to be on sale in the special. All right, so now for lips, we're going to just do what she does. And she doesn't like fill in her whole lip. She basically just goes like so, like super soft. And we're using the shade Well To Do. Okay. Love, of course. And then for mascara, she just uses one easy little mascara, which we're going to copy and do the twisted mascara for this part. This twisted mascara is way better than the one she uses. This one has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it actually makes your lashes grow while you're using it. And it has a super intentional little bristle brush, so it's going to give you amazing separation and length. So apply like that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and apply here. And what I like to do is I kind of like put it at the base and then wiggle up. Now, if you guys need to try this mascara, which you do, go ahead and either comment Twisted Mascara down below, or you can grab it on my website, which is pinned in the comments. Everything has a love it guarantee, so if you don't love anything for any reason, you can return it. But let me know if you guys need any help picking out any of your goodies, because I am here to help you. All you have to do is message me here on Facebook. Okay, so mascara on, and then I'm going to hold the silver portion and then twist like this and use the smaller one. And she does actually do mascara on the bottom lash line. So we're going to do it really soft like she did. Okay. I love that it has the smaller one too, because it's super easy to reach those hard to reach lashes. And then if you have really short lashes too, what you could do is use this first to get your lashes like up and off your face, and then go in with the bigger wand. Okay, and there we are. There is our impersonation of Stephen Baldwin's daughter, Justin Bieber's wife. For anyone who doesn't know who she is, I totally thought you guys would be like hook, line, and sinker. Like I thought everyone would know who she was. I'm like shocked. Kind of makes me happy though, because it means you guys are as old as I am. What is this hair doing? We'll just hide it. Okay, so there we go. There is our makeup look for the day. Super, super lightweight, super fast. Like if I wasn't live, this would have taken me maybe 3 minutes, if that. So let me know if you guys have any questions, if you need any help picking out your products. Always here to help you guys pick out anything. Everything has a love it guarantee, and literally everything is on sale. My lipstick, my mascara, my blush, my brow pencil, my concealer, my primer, my setting sprays, my tools, everything is on sale. So definitely shop down here. Let me know if you guys need any help. I'm here, of course. And then hopefully you guys will go follow me over on Instagram. I did a really fun Instagram story because have you guys seen that Free People quilted jacket? It like went viral. I tried on both the Free People and the dupe. So the dupe is only $29. The original is $198, and they look freaking identical. So go over to my Instagram story, see if you can tell the difference, and let me know if you guys need anything else. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.